Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome to a brand new series here in E5. Ottomen are from Mars, women from Venus. Let's make sure everything's working here though before we get started. Hello, me. Hello, me. Hey, right back at you, buddy. Hey, Sloth Boy, what's up, what's up? First. Yes, you are, my friend. Good to see you. How you doing? Joe, what's up? The amount of campaigns I have started as the Auto Bros is kind of insane. That's amazing. What's also amazing is now I wish I had named the series something with Auto Bros. I'm not going to think that now for the rest of this series. Playing as the Auto Bros. How have those Auto Bros campaigns gone? Hey, LaPlace, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? I'm good. Finishing Witcher 3. Oh, for the first time. Very cool, very cool. Man, that is one of those games that is like on the list because people say it's like one of the best games of all time. And it's like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know the status currently, but it's like free on the PlayStation Network and Xbox Game Pass. So it's like, I have no excuse. And yet I haven't played it. I haven't played it. I got to, though. I feel like I would love it. But congrats on finishing it. Hey, Mauricio, what's up? What's up? Hey, I'm playing with a major powers craze. Well, that's kind of the reason why I'm picking the Ottomans, because like in Victoria 3, the Ottomans start off as a great power. Not so much in this one. It's actually a good segue into, let's bring up the map. Oop. Yeah. Yep, that's kind of what I'm thinking about here. I mean, I think we have an achievement we're going to go for, so I'll go over that in a moment. I'm not doing fine because majority of the book I want to read, I need to buy in the US, and the transportation fee is insane. Oh, man. I'm sorry. Is that one of the books you had mentioned in one of the other streams? Oh, yeah, just audiobook that thing. Yeah, that's a good point. There you go. 2026 is the time of the audiobook. Yeah, so as the Beylik of the Ottomans, we don't start off too massive because we got the Byzantine Empire right here. So we got a little bit of a ways to go. Let's make sure we turn on Iron Man mode so we can get our achievements. Let's see what we got here. Country bonuses. Let's see. We got all this stuff here. We can kind of figure this out as we go. Oh, wait. I'm looking at the wrong place. Unlocks the Ukbe subject type. We get, in addition to monthly prestige, speed of integration. Speed of integration is good. Discipline. Minus 10% building costs. That's not bad. Splendor of Anatolia. Cultural capacity is up. We're going to need that. Allows for this unit type. Very cool. A cavalry unit. Crossroads of Commerce. We get extra trade efficiency. Some more speed of integration. I mean, we are going to hopefully be conquering some lands. Discipline. Slave rate efficiency. And unlocks Ghazi Lords. Okay. Plus manpower and sailors. More cultural capacity and tolerance of heathen beliefs, and then garrison and all that. Very cool. Alright, let's get it started. Oh yeah, let's put the cloud save on. The Ottomans stream. Yeah, the Ottomans start smaller here, yes, but they get lots of OP events and modifiers to get them as powerful as E4 start, if I don't bad remember. Yeah, especially after our Tlemcen run, I'm like, let's start small, but get big. $35 just to transport here, and no audiobook. It's not preferable. I'm kind of old school. I like the smell of a book. I understand that a lot, actually. I know what you mean. I kind of miss using physical books as much. And for your information, I learned Japanese just so I can read a Japan book. There's no book outlets here want to translate that. Wow. That's amazing. I wish I could just learn a language like that. Personally, I would have had prefer you played Ahis, your neighboring, because is the only republic in Anatolia. If you play as one of the other Beyliks, you still get the Ottoman events, but made for you. Oh yeah. Oh, by the way, I think country, and I think country is a banned word here. Wait, what do you mean? Did you get pinged for something? When do we get the Tlemcen disaster save? the wait. Oh wait, do you mean you want me to upload the save file? Is that what you want? Oh, testing what word was banned. All right, let's read through this. The Beylik of the Ottomans was founded by Osmanoglu Osman Bey, a chieftain of the Kai tribe of the Oghuz Turks around 1299. Occupying the northwestern coast region of Anatolia, they were initially one of the many Beyliks to occupy the border territory of Rum, a once powerful sultanate. Under the leadership of Osmanoglu Ghazi Orhan Bey, they have consolidated and greatly expanded their domain, securing vital land along the coast of the Bosphorus. Bountiful raids, military victories, and cunning diplomacy have set them apart as one of the region's most powerful rising Beyliks. Adaptive and innovative, our culture is a unique blend of regional ways and mores, where religious tolerance and strategic incorporation of conquered peoples make our society a brilliant mosaic of humanity. The Beylik of Ottomans is the ultimate example of sophisticated civilization, but that does not mean we are safe from all harm. Internal strife caused by friction between autonomous tribes and a series of succession crises concerns us, as does the persistent threat represented by our Byzantine and Ilkhanate neighbors, to say nothing of rival Beyliks. Yet, despite these dogs nipping at our heels, we march proudly towards the future. Whether it is a future of conquest, diplomacy, trade, or art is yet to be determined. Dun da da da. All right. Oh, hey, Peter, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Good to see you. How you doing? You have to come back from the ashes and own all of the Maghreb in the old save. maybe that'd be a good video to post up on YouTube. Do it and then make a video out of it. Not a bad idea. My pettiness is on the whole another level if I can't read something I want to read. I hear you. The Ottoman rise, even after the Mongols, is the type of thing in as Napoleon's story. If it didn't happen, you made it a book. People would think the story is too unrealistic, but it happened. Reality is unrealistic sometimes. Yeah, so true. I've joined a book club, but I hit a minor on how dedicated to me to read a book. Yeah, I hear you on that one. So in this run, we are going to be hunting and the main reason why I chose the Ottomans is to get the City of Man's Desire achievement. So, starting as the Ottomans, conquer Constantinople and end the rise of the Turk situation as the strongest Beylik. So we have, oh yeah, it hasn't popped up yet, but it's going to pop up in like a month, I think. So let's see what we got going on. Here's our leader. Let's take a look at our country. So we get an extra reform. So we're definitely going to take autocracy. We're also going to do, let's look at some of these other ones here. Food production, monthly progress of serfdom, diplomatic reputation, trade office network kind of pops out at me initially. Minus 20% foreign building cost, plus 10% diplomatic range, and plus 10% trade range. We might do that. Feudal nobility, noble estate satisfaction, equilibrium goes up, loyalty of subjects. We're going to have quite a few subjects. I mean, this actually might not be so bad, but I don't want progress toward traditional economy. Clergy estate equilibrium, clergy power, yeah. So we're going to do the trade office network. let's see what our burghers have. Market fairs, shipwright contracts. Okay, so they have building rights. We want to give them roads as well. I want the commoners to have the levies. Oh, nice, and they start. Okay, common militias. And then these guys, yeah, we want noble navy. Ghazi lords. Primacy, royal marriage rights, land rights. Is there something I'm missing with them? Fortification licenses isn't so bad. Yeah, we don't want manorial courts. I mean, we get extra tax. But we get progress toward decentralization. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we're all good on that. There's a college professor in my book club, and she's read less books compared to me on a daily basis. Yeah, but it's tough to find time, though, sometimes. Especially, I can tell you as a college professor. I would love to read more, but I have to do so much reading for work. You just have less time. And most of them read teenage romance novels, and that includes The Professor. And some of those novels are kinky, like Twilight equivalent. Yeah. I mean, I will say, when it comes to books like that, I mean, it should be the only thing you read, but I think there should be something to be said for reading something for just purposes of entertainment. I kind of get it. I kind of get into this with people I know in the theater sometimes, where it's like, if every work of art you encounter is like blowing your worldview, changing your worldview, I think you have a pretty nimble worldview. You know, like, things should change your worldview, but I don't think every single thing you consume needs to be enlightening. I think there can be something said for just entertainment sometimes. Now, if the only things in your life you're reading are like teenage romance novels, well, then that's like the other side of the spectrum there. You should kind of broaden your horizons. But I don't begrudge somebody who reads something like that. I think reading should also be entertaining and fun sometimes. You feel now you're inclined to take different societal values each game with different countries, or the meta of capital plutocracy and maybe centralization continues. I do kind of feel like, I know we always say on this channel there is no meta, and that's very true for Victoria 3, but I guess maybe because EU5 is still kind of new, it does kind of feel like there is a meta with capital economy, plutocracy, and centralization. They did do a little bit to make decentralization a little better. Like, for instance, I feel like in this run, if all goes well, we're going to end up having quite a few subjects. So plus 30 loyalty will be good. So decentralization might be pretty good for us, but I just feel like the benefits of centralization just so much greatly outweigh that. Like, plus 50% crown power. Crown power is still so vital. Proximity cost, control and development are so important, and proximity weighs into that. So, yeah, I feel like despite decentralization being a little bit better, centralization is still good. Yeah, aristocracy versus plutocracy. Like, plus 50% nobles power when you're all the way over on aristocracy is not great, as opposed to, like, giving your burghers power and getting trade efficiency is still so much better. Hey, User TX. Hey, Ham. What do you think about EU5? I've read a lot of negative reviews. Is this reasonable in your opinion? Interesting. I haven't seen a lot of negative reviews. I'll start off with that. I like EU5. I like it a lot. I still prefer Victoria 3 over it, but that being said, Victoria 3 I would say is my favorite game. So I would say EU5 is in a comfortable second right now. It's a great game. I think it's very good. So in general, just judging the game on its own, not in comparison to something else, I think it's a great game. Highly recommended. There's one book that blew my mind, like literally the whole point that the main character sells his genitals to solve the plot problem. Not even HP Lovecraft think that's kind of plot. No, I think you got pinged there, Laplace, because I think when you put HP Lovecraft, it thought it recognized it as a URL. I don't know why. All right, let's take a look at our taxes here. We're gonna go with auto taxes. I do actually like to not automate this stuff now, but so we can focus on other things, we'll start with that. Let's look at our tech. So we start off with the normal tech start here. So we definitely want to first get to institution growth. Get that going. Get to construction speed, maximum RGO size. We'll take that. Cultural tradition. Minting threshold, we'll take that. Then that, and we'll just complete all this stuff to start. Man, oh wait, no, I always wondered why a lot of people underestimate a lot of civilization hundreds of thousands of years ago. Yeah, wait, what do you mean, like what examples? Hey, Maximilian, what's up? Bots won't let me curse you. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Apologies, my friend, apologies. But we do have, actually, look at that. Our largest culture are Greeks. We'll be good. We'll be good to them. Don't you worry. It's sadly by the nature of this game that more control given to the player is going to usually be the best, because decentralizing usually means RNG or player not having a chance. Yeah. And players like that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hey, Connie! Connie, what's up? Haven't seen you in a bit. How you doing? Hey, Ham, I have about 300 hours on the Ottomans, but I don't like to backseat. If you'd like some suggestions, just let me know. Yeah, I might. As we get to things, I might put that out there. Good to know, good to know. Inferno Town, hello, hello, welcome in, welcome in, how you doing? Ham, do you know anything about Bayezid the Thunderbolt? If you don't, I do recommend you to read about him. I think it's one of the most interesting pages of the Ottoman's history. Oh, good, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to make a note of that. I do love learning about history as I play these games. Thank you, thank you. Oh, like the pyramids. Yeah, yeah, yeah. People think everybody was like backwards, they couldn't do anything, and yet, yeah, they're building these amazing like things like that. I see what you mean. Agreed on that point. I said that I hope you suffer, your state destroyed, your tribe shattered back to Mongolia. You know, we have the option to become Greek Ottomans in this. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this going. So let's take a look at our market. We're in the Constantinople market. Let's take a look at some of the basic goods. Lumber's a little cheap. Finally, we got a run like that. Masonry. Masonry's very cheap. And what we need for masonry, clay, is a little expensive, so we might look at that. And then glass and tools. Glass is very cheap. And tools. Tools is a little expensive. So what are we going to build first? Let's take a look at our RGOs. We finally have some lumber, as opposed to the last run. Some silk. Some wool. How's fine cloth in this market? It's expensive. We might try to make that. Let's take a look at Tailor's Guild. Because we can use silk, right? Cloth, wool, silk. Silk will make the most. Do we have any RGOs there? Oh, actually, no. We want to do it in here because we have more control over here. Oh, yeah. This is right in the capital. So we'll want to build a Tailor's Guild there. We have unmarried children, possible rivals. So we're gonna rival Byzantium. We'll rival them. Yeah, we're not gonna ask for money. Children have better education. We'll do that in a moment. Diplomacy. Who do we want to? Maybe we'll try to improve opinion with Hungary over here. Oh yeah, our cabinet. Now we have 3 cabinet members, which means we can also get. There's one of these here that I haven't done yet. Oh wait, no. Show possible. Yeah, a cabinet of curiosities. Have a cabinet action of all 3 categories active at the same time. So we are going to increase development. Let me make sure I'm not getting too far behind on chat here. You got the great start. Sometimes you start with 2 infantry and no armor cav. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we should take a look at our armies here because we're going to need to build that up. Timur Kick, Bayezid's arse, by the way. Oh, wow. I'm doing well. I've been lurking here. Oh, cool. And there are things you have picked up for me a bit. Hope you've been well. Excited to watch this one. Yeah, yeah. Oh, good to know. Glad to hear things have... Well, I guess glad to hear things have picked up, I'm assuming, in a good way. But good to see you. That was Bayezid the second. Okay. The only tip I'll give unasked is you should grant the tolerance of heathens priz from the tribes and demi-estates. Oh, for Greek pop satisfaction. I will take that advice. Thank you very much. So let's take a look at it. Tolerance of heathens. Is that what it's called? No. Oh, tolerance of heathen beliefs. Preserve local traditions. Cultural influence goes down. Okay, well, let's do it. And then in the tribes, protect a tribal faith. Yeah, because we got a lot of Greeks. Alright, everybody's a little upset, but they'll get over it. All these Ottoman sultans had Greek mothers, by the way. This is why they were intelligent and beautiful once they stopped doing that. Oh boy. Max is huffing that copium. Obviously, I'm mostly sarcastic, but it is objectively true, even if ethnically it's just a coincidence. The first Ottoman sultans were competent and the last ones were inept. Well, usually the last leader of any civilization is inept. That's why they're the last one. Which is what makes me worried for the current state of my country. You can say the same for all of Europe and their monarchies. Yeah, inbreeding was insane during the time. Do you have more time spent in Vic 3 or EU5? Oh man, massively more in Vicky 3. I have, I think, about 3,300 hours in Vicky 3. Yeah. Just by the fact that Vicky 3 is like 4 years old at this point. My guess Ham has 5k hours in Vicky 3 and not even 100 in EU5. Yeah, you know, real quick, we'll get to it real quick, but now I am kind of curious. How many hours do I have in each? Victoria 3, I have 3,348. EU 5, 171. So there you go. All right. So okay, cabinet actions. Let's stay focused here. So, if we do want to get that achievement, remind myself. So we'd want to develop a province. Assimilate pops into our culture. We want to do that. Do we have anybody to integrate? Strengthen, settle tribesmen, convert, increase province control, expel people, encourage migration, diplomatic. No. So maybe we're not gonna aim for that right now. Well, we will be able to integrate somebody later. Strengthen government. I don't really need that. We could settle tribesmen. Oh, convert province. Yeah, I think we'll do that. All right, so first, let's develop a province. And so we'll do our main one over here. Then we want to assimilate pops into our culture. Because I think here, especially in these places, yeah, we're mainly Greek. Apologies, Max, but we're going to be assimilating. Yeah, to Turkish. We'll do that here. And then... Right, and then the last one was convert. Yeah, convert province. Let's do that. To Sunniism. You know, I should probably just look at everything and make sure. Yeah, Sunniism. Alright, let's get a cabinet member in each. So, development. We need admin ability. This person will be pretty good for the army, so we'll take this person. Then, for the second one... We need Diplo. And this is the assimilate, yep. Yeah, we're saving this guy for the army, so we'll do this guy. And then convert Bursa, that should be the military. Yep. Oh, you know, I always forget too, it auto sorts it for you. And yeah, our air. Alright. Let's see. Oh, hey, the Nis, what's up? Your Vic 3 looks funny. What mod is that? Oh, it's a little golden gem mod called EU5. We're doing some Vic 3 with the EU5 mod today. How you doing? How you doing? Good to see you. Who told them to trust crazy Orthodox guy named Rasputin? Funny enough, my city is at the hands of the Latin Crusaders. Poopy King, but goodish father by royal family standards. Okay, cool. Just curious, why don't you activate treasury rights for burgers? I can't recall you doing it in most runs. Yeah, why don't I do that? Why is it when I look at it, I don't do it? Treasury rights. Oh, you know, I think one of the main reasons why I usually shy away from it is lowering the amount I can tax the burgher estate. You're right, now that I'm looking at it, plus 10% tax efficiency is pretty nice. You know, let's do it. I don't usually do it. So why not try it? I think that's usually the reason why I look the other way. Though I think maybe I'm underestimating this plus 10% tax efficiency. Because that'll help us with all of the estates. All right, let's do it. All right. So we got that going. Let's add our guy leading the army. Yeah, Osmanaglu Ala al-Din. So we have an armored horseman. Just jumped up 2 ducats. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, tax efficiency is very important. I think maybe in the past I haven't appreciated the tax efficiency enough. I think I started really realizing just how much more important it is than I've been valuing it during our Tlemcen run. So yeah, nice, nice. Thank you for that one. What else do we have to do here before we start? So much to do before you start. What are we building? What are we building? We're going to build some RGOs. What is silk in the market? Because I want to start by building some things. It's going to get us some money. So we'll start. This is going to be profitable. And we have silk. So the Tailor's Guild. Here it'll cost us 31. So we'll start with that. Start with 2 of them. And then we need to get a navy going. We need naval supplies, because I don't think we have a naval supplies guild, I mean. So we have no sailors. If we want to build it here, are we getting a good price? Yeah. Oh, you know, I don't know. No. I don't think we need this. We already have a good price on naval supplies. Wait, do we have a wharf? Why are we not getting sailors? No, we don't have a wharf. That's what we need. Good, we're good on that. Yeah, we'll build it here. And then I want to get one more armored horseman. Oh, no. And we do need tools. We'll do that first. Tools. Right? Isn't that what I said when I looked up tools? Yeah, they're a little expensive. we'll build 2 there. Alright, that's good for now. I think we're ready for the unpause. Burr, 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 burr. Hey, we start the stream off with an achievement. I'll tell you that he did sleep. Oh wait, that was okay. In reference to the earlier convo. Hey, Super Frank, what's up? What's up? Does the GUI in EU5 look more cluttered and overwhelming than Vicky 3's? Or is it just because I spent so much time in Vicky 3 and it's just new? Did it get better over time for you? I think Vicky 3 has like the best UI in all of these Paradox games. So Vicky 3's I think is better. That being said, I like the visual style of EU5 here. There's a nice style to it, but I do agree it does feel a little cluttered sometimes. Like, this is hard for me to really see what the good is and what's going on. Oh, also, very much so, when I look at... I really don't like this view. When you're looking at a location and this, like, I cannot really see what I'm building, or I mean, what has been built, what the buildings are. I feel like Victoria 3's buildings list is much easier to recognize. I find myself always needing to look at like a tooltip to see where it is, and then you have some hidden here. So I do like Vicky 3's more. Here we go, the rise of the Ottomans. Born from the ashes of the dying Seljuk Sultanate, the small territory of Osmanoglu. I don't know why I'm never going to be able to do that first try. Osmanoglu Ghazi Orhan Bey was initially overshadowed by more powerful neighbors. However, the vision and ambition of the Ottomans would prove far-reaching, as they have recently embarked on a path of expansion and consolidation, carving out their place in the tumultuous tapestry of a fragmented Anatolia. Orhan Bey and his successors skillfully capitalized on the prevailing chaos and divisions within the region. With each victory, the Ottoman Principality grows stronger, attracting warriors, scholars, and ambitious minds eager to participate in this rising power. Their strategic marriages, shrewd alliances, and military prowess gradually turned a modest state into an empire in the making. Alright, so let's take a look at this. This is our big thing, Rise of the Turks here. It is overwhelming, yes. Yeah, I agree, I agree. I oppose the creation of a navy. I feel like Twitch Maximilian is gonna be the like anti-Turks Max, and then YouTube Maximilian has like a different perspective. We got the rise of the Maxes. Look up there, please, sir. Oh, did I miss something you posted? No. What did I miss, Connie? Did I miss something? Mission accomplished. Yeah, there we go. We got it. We don't want to fight, but by Jingo, if we do, we've got the ship, we've got the men, we've got the money too. We fought the wolf before, and while we are Romans, true, the Turks shall not have Constantinople. I'll resend. Yeah, I think whatever you sent didn't go through. All right, so we can press claims here. We want to stay the #1 Beylik. So our military strength, our monthly trade and tax income. Okay. #2 we have here. So we're really far ahead. Let's take a look at the end requirements to complete this. At least one of these. The current year is greater than 1565. All Beyliks have been annexed. Or the Ottomans own at least 500 locations, which currently we have 23, and 50 urban locations. Currently we have 3. And we're not a subject of another country. Or The current year is greater than 1400. We have 100 locations. We're not in a civil war. So under current conditions, we'll complete this in 1400. In order to get the achievement, starting as the Ottomans, conquer Constantinople and end the rise of the Turk situation as the strongest Beylik. So we need to get Constantinople. If we got Constantinople under current conditions, we would get the achievement. What does this do? Building a bay fortress designates that city as our stronghold of power, which can have many benefits to its control and prosperity through an event. However, should the location fall in the hands of our enemies, our stability and government power will suffer greatly. See, I feel like... Can we only build one of these? If we can, I feel like we should wait till we take Constantinople. Seek relations with Byzantium. What do we have to do to get this? We have greater than 50% of the total combined strength of them. We have greater than 60 legitimacy. Okay, we can't do that. Bolster the defenses of fortifications in the selected area and ensure it is up to our military standards by gaining recently inspected fortifications. We'll get... Oh, additional max control and fort defense. See, I feel like we'll want to do that again when we're up here and we're a little bit further away from the capital. We need 5 army tradition. Offer diplomatic protection. Make them a proposal to gift us a location and a royal marriage in exchange for closer diplomatic ties. Invade a neighboring Beylik. Will gain insult at us. And then create the Ukbe. So the Ukbe is an army-based country that serves as a frontier lord under strong Turkic leadership, tasked with defending borders, leading raids, and expanding territories. The semi-autonomous leaders command loyal Uguzat warriors given by religious fervor, plunder, and land grants, making them crucial to frontier stability and expansion. They can only be created through the Create Ukbe action, and they get the Ukbe government. Oh, they're... Oh, Jesus. They're blocked from conversion. Okay. And so we can do that. Yeah, let me take a look at my YouTube feed here, see if it's showing me. Yeah, it's not even showing me. Usually if something is censored, it shows it to me. It's not even doing that. I'm sorry, Connie, I don't know what's going on there. If a Hungarian engineer approaches you, send him away. He'll scam you. Oh boy. I can see now. How is he making 35 ducats a turn? I'm just that good, bro. How am I making 35 ducats a turn? Let me think about that. Oh yeah, how am I making 35 ducats a turn? Crypto. I'm involved in crypto in 1337. Alright, I don't think we want to do war right off the bat. Who's Dodger is proposing a marriage. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to decline this because yeah, we can do this. So what does this diplomatic protection do? Did it not send again? I give up. I guess YouTube wants the Greeks to be erased. Oh no. As the Ottomans, you want to start wars. Yeah, this is true. Though there are some diplomatic annexations here I can do. We will make them a proposal to gift us a location and a royal marriage in exchange for closer diplomatic ties and an alliance. And so right now... I mean, we'll hold off on it for now, I think. Assimilate equals slow and bad. You took those privileges and not do it. Later on, you'll receive a lot of events for more tolerance. Okay. So wait, assimilation is bad? Because I feel like I'm going to want... I have a majority of my pops are not my primary culture. So I'm going to want some bit of assimilation. I feel like once we get into, like, Greek homelands and such, maybe not. But, like, in my capital here, I'm going to want to... Yeah, like, in my capital here, I'm only 25% primary pop. I'm going to want to assimilate there, right? Good luck assimilating a superior culture. It might be tough. It might actually be tough. Whoa. Everybody's trying to get a marriage. A former Byzantine governor who converted to Islam after receiving a prophetic dream, Kosmihal became a stalwart ally of Osman Bey. He aided in the taking of Bursa, and now he has died there, after a long and fruitful life. His many sons will tend to his funeral, but the question remains what his legacy will be for our Beylik. In Kosmihal's eulogy, should we emphasize his Greek origin, that everyone is welcome under the banner, or rather appease the ulama by focusing on his devotion to the Sunnism faith? Yeah, so between these spiritualists and humanists, which one do we want for this run? Spiritualists will get us plus 20 possible clerics. Conversion speed, but a similar... Oh, yeah, that's right. So spiritualists get us conversion speed at the hit of assimilation. Humanist gets us assimilation at the hit of conversion. So, and we're leaning towards humanist right now. I guess keeping these at the moment kind of equal is good, because I need to do both. Although, the ulama will gain 20 satisfaction. Oh yeah, I think we'll do this. This'll put us right back in the middle. And we are gaining toward spiritualist. No, but actually, I think I'll take this. The Greek pop satisfaction, I think we'll take that. The problem is it's literally too slow. The autos receive lots of techs and buffs for non-cultures, actually. More Greeks will equal more levies and much better taxation demand. We bring sad news. Consort Sportia Khatun has died at the age of 59. She was our ruler's wife and consort of the Beylik of the Ottoman. She fell down a set of stairs. Oh. She fell down a set of stairs. That seems to happen quite a lot in this game. In 1337, did people not know how to use stairs well enough? And then Osman Lagu Pasa Ala al-Din has died at the age of 56, and he was our ruler's older brother and general. Oh, we lost that. A good general. Alright, let's get another one. Our leader here is good. I don't want to put him on the front lines. I also would like to keep the leader of the army, somebody in the crown. So we'll take this guy. If you take a look at the map, Turks are so far away from your capital. Wait, if you take a look at the map, Turks are so far away from your capital. Yeah. Yeah, Turks over here, Greeks over here, but our primary culture is Turkish. So it will be like this for a while. Plus, you'll want to be using your advisors for integrating, as it gives stability events. So it's more an opportunity cost thing as well. I hate typing all like this. Like, if you look, the cab privilege only gives you 74. That's bad. Oh, I see. Okay. Oh, hey, J-Makers, what's up, what's up? Hello, hello. Welcome in, my friend. How you doing? No, but I know of at least one leader who died falling from stairs. That would be Humayun of the Mughal Empire. Oh, interesting. So I guess it does happen. Oh, hey, hello, hello. Nelhasis, thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, I see what you're saying here, Connie. So we're talking about the... Yeah, what was it that whose privilege again? Let me scroll back up. You took those privileges. Oh, yeah, I took a couple privileges for assimilation, right? Like, what did I take here? Doing well. This game is such a time sink. Yeah, I know, right? We've gotten like 2 months in to the run. Oh, plus Zimmy taxes will be your main source of eco very soon. Yeah, what was it what is the one that we added here? Yeah, this one. So tolerance of heathen beliefs. Wait, what privilege? What was the privilege? Which privilege are you talking about that we added? We added autocracy. Why do we have 4 reforms actually? Legacy. Oh, we got Legacy of Osman. To be fair, Paradox's business model is make time sync with DLCs. Yeah. They're unhappy scales over time. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, see, because I'm thinking our primary culture is Turkish, but our lands, they're not primary, so... But I guess, yeah, maybe that's not the thing. Propose a royal marriage from Tlemcen? Who are all these people trying to get married to? Let me use the action that we have. Diplomatic protection. So we'll make them a proposal to gift us a location and a royal marriage in exchange for closer diplomatic ties and an alliance. Yeah, but I kind of just want to take all those guys over. So who would be the better... I wish there was a zoom to a location. Oh, you can't type past 8 words? Oh, man. Are you using naughty words like Turks? Well, your daughter must be a cool drink of water in the desert with that many offers. Yeah, seriously, right? I wish I could see though. Oh, here we go. I just want to see what their military strength is. I mean, it's not going to create an alliance, so... Alright, let me just pick one here. Oh, look at this guy. So which one was that? We'll do this one. Alright. So the rest of those should disappear. Hey, Outer Signal, what's up, what's up? Damn, your penchant for Punic titles is incredible. That's right, that's right. You know it. Good to see you, my friend. I need to spend more time learning about assimilation, acceptance, and stuff. This might be helpful for a more straightforward run in in any Paradox game. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, just coming from Victoria 3, I know it's very important in Victoria 3, and you should be mindful. And if you if your primary culture is not dominant, you should work towards trying to make them the dominant culture. But yeah, I guess Connie is saying that might not be the best strategy here. Oh my god, we played right over the hour mark. Oh no, did I miss the commercial break? No, not yet. All right, so we're at an hour. So we're going to take a quick 90-second break so that we don't have to watch ads as we go through. Pay homage to the gods of ads. So 90 seconds, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. All right, let's see what I missed. Since they're unhappy scales over time. Okay. Naha says, hello, hello. Do you know how to start with the Ottomans? There are some basic steps that you need to follow. Yeah, I mean, I read a couple things, and I did a kind of test run. I wouldn't say I'm an expert on an Ottoman run. I'm kind of just diving in. The Indians in your DMs. Um, searching for marriage partner. Like me sorting Wonder Kids in Football Manager. Yeah, seriously. That's a good analogy. It's very much like that. Doing well, having fun with Tlemcen in EU5. Nice, nice. Revenge for Tlemcen. I'm going to try to send this as well. Your pops will auto-assimilate if they are happier as well, much faster than the cab action. Oh, I see. Okay, well, I'm glad I took that Greek pop satisfaction option there. So I guess then we'll kind of lean into Greek pop satisfaction then. Oh, you need to annex Jerry Mendes before Jakob Bey dies. Oh. Tried to say that a few times. Okay. So you can get its 3 vassals easily. Ah, I see, I see. So we want to go after them first. That's interesting. In the test run I did offline, I went after them first without even really knowing that. So, good to know. All right. So let's annex them. So we'll declare war on them and try to take everything. Let's see. During the later reign of Osman Bey, he had coins minted in his own name and no longer as a nominal vassal of the moribund Ilkhandis in Iran. This was a big step towards legitimacy as an independent ruler, and with the Ilkhanate now fallen, we have little to lose from continuing this practice. However, the mint in Bursa claims that they have a shortage of silver and gold and are asking for a contribution so they can produce greater quantities of coins with the glorious likeness of Osman Agha Ghazi Orhan Bey. We get +5 minting threshold and legitimacy. No, we'll take this one. But you need to be fast. Oh, I see. That Twitch user knows ball. That's how I start. Jakob dies pretty quickly. Okay. And they changed it to where the vassals will leave the war now. There is an Ahi event so you can annex them easily. So do I wait for the event or do I just go do it? I mean, I can press a claim. Nah, just wait. Oh, okay. Alright, so we'll wait for that event. Why did I end up not building... We bring sad news. Osman Kizi Fatima has died at the age of 53, and she was our ruler's younger sister. According from the Beylik of the Ottoman, she died from dysentery. Oh no. Was she on the Oregon Trail? That is so bizarre. My longer message sent, but not my shorter. Yeah, what is going on? All kinds of tech is going crazy. Verizon is out. Our YouTube messages aren't sending. Oh, and let me make sure too, our good, yeah, it's all automated. Osman Agha Ghazi Orhan Bey has been acting very strangely the last couple of months. It appears that His Grace is suffering from a temporary crisis of insanity. As a result, our Beylik is left with very little efficient guidance. Points at you. Yeah. So he gets in. So yeah. Either admin ability goes down by 30, diplomatic does. What are his stats? Let's bring down is military ability. I don't want to lose admin ability, like it's just crown power. And I don't want to lose diplomatic ability, so... Oh, it's only for 1 year also. Great start, insane ruler rocks. Yeah. So wait, there's an event I'm waiting for that'll allow me to take that place to the south. Not every expansion of our Beylik requires a military conquest. Sometimes an emissary can negotiate a treaty that is beneficial to both that without bloodshed. That without bloodshed would expand our borders. Ah, yeah, here we go. An emissary has returned from Kastamanu bearing news that the minor Beylik of Kandardis has agreed to submit to our authority and become our vassal. Facing growing threats and recognizing the might of our Beylik, the Kandarid rulers have chosen to swear fealty in exchange for our protection. This marks a decisive step towards unifying the fractured Beyliks of Anatolia under our banner. As our influence spreads and our destiny as the dominant power in the region becomes ever clearer. All right. So let's improve opinion. So I guess we're waiting for something similar here, huh? Maybe we can go after these guys in the meantime. I don't necessarily want to go after them yet. But they should be starting a war fairly soon with Serbia and Bulgaria. Through the great Seljuks days of old, our state has inherited an important legacy from Persia, and our bureaucrats write in the Persian language and style. However, our Greek subjects would like to see this change, and for our governance to instead look to the example provided by Byzantium, and bureaucratic documents to be written in Greek. Such a radical reform would be sure to anger the Turkish tribes in our domain, since they value the Persian heritage and connect it with great prestige. We will not abandon our Iranian heritage. The bureaucrat shall use Greek. We lose stability. Why not have our documents be bilingual? We will grant Dhimmi bureaucrats to the Zimmi. Honestly, playing with the name Byzantine Empire should warrant unfollow, unsubscribe, and refund. We will use Greek. So we could get pop satisfaction from the Greeks here. I'm tempted to take this bilingual one. Yeah, let's take that. Any special goals for this run? Yeah, we're going after a specific achievement. City of Man's Desire. Starting as the Ottomans, conquer Constantinople, and end the rise of the Turk situation as the strongest Beylik. So we are on track with the rise of the Turks. As long as we hold on to our locations, we're not in a civil war, by 1400 we'll get it. But there are ways to get it earlier than that. I would accept bilingual as a compromise. The correct name is Eastern Roman Empire. And you can change that in settings. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't change any settings. I went with the default. We bring sad news. Osman Aglu bizarrely has died at the age of 52, and he was our ruler's youngest brother and courtier in the Beylik of the Ottomans. He died after being attacked by a wild animal. Oh, there we go. So he died. But I don't necessarily see... Oh. Alright. Well. Yeah, some bad luck so far. Alright, let's go after these guys. Yeah, opportunity lost. We never got the event. So their strength... So if we go to war with these guys... We're stronger. I would wait a little so they ally together. I mean, wait a little before we declare war on these guys, or wait a little before we go after these guys? Oh, no casus belli. Yeah, that's right. We can make one. Caress this. So what if we press our claims on... Yeah, Karasi. I suggest pursuing traditional economy and free subjects values for pop growth in that situation. A lot of war in your future. Really, traditional economy. I feel like I've never seen anything that interests me in traditional economy. And then you can take land from multiple at once. Guess I can't type the word. Oh. But are you talking about going to war with these guys? Or what I'm thinking about right now, going to war with these guys? If we look at economy... Yeah, see, the problem with traditional economy, one, is plus 10% building costs. Like, all of this stuff, I feel like, is not as valuable as this. Lowered building costs. We have a hit to food, lower bank interest, and plus 20% production efficiency. Not every expansion of our Beylik requires a military conquest. Sometimes an emissary can negotiate a treaty that is beneficial to both, that without bloodshed would expand our borders. Okay, here we go. So this was the event we were waiting for. An emissary has returned from Kutuya bearing news that the minor Beylik of Germiandis has agreed to submit to our authority and become our vassal. Facing growing threats and recognizing the might of our Beylik, the Germian rulers have chosen to swear fealty in exchange for our protection. This marks a decisive step towards unifying the fractured Beyliks of Anatolia under our banner. As our influence spreads and our destiny as the dominant power in the region becomes ever clearer. Well, well, well. Start fabricating claims like crazy. Yeah. Oh no, Connie, I'm sorry. What is happening? I don't understand why YouTube is giving you such problems. It's not the Streamlabs chatbot, because it shows me what it does on the back end here. Alright. Konya and Sivas are each home to a vital Seljuk mint, the great symbol of wealth and power. Their workshops humming with the rhythmic strikes of hammers, shaping valuable ore into coins that flow across the region. The iconic lion and sun motif adoring these coins speaks of strength, sovereignty, and the celestial forces believed to guide rulers and their realms. Strategically placed at the heart of Anatolia, these mints are more than mere places of commerce. They are tools of control, their currency binding distant provinces to the will of those who command them. To hold these mints is to wield economic dominance, fund armies, and project authority, making them a cornerstone of any ambition to rule the region. Oh. Alright, nice. Pop growth is mainly food production and consumption being productive. Bigger levies and once tech can help speed up pop promotion. You both a larger labor force and bigger cities without having to cut food. Okay, okay. So we have left to build 2 tooling guilds and the wharf, which means we should now have this guy, and we're utilizing the silk. So let's take a look at... Alright. That seems to be okay. What is development at? Yeah, it's pretty low all around, other than here. Alright, so we now have our army situated. I wouldn't mind getting an archer in the center there. Although a couple more armored horsemen, to be honest with you. And then... let's take a look here. What about iron and stone? What would be the more profitable one? Not necessarily that. Nope. What else do we have? Oh, medicaments. Actually, we should do that. Oh, we have a lot of them. All of our RGOs are kind of... huh, the Constantinople market is pretty good here. Hey, hey, ho, ho, the bot has to go, go, go. Capital Econ is good too, though. You can use cheap peasant villages to kind of replicate that, just not as quickly. Oh, interesting, okay. It's hard to steer Ham away from capital economy. He's locked in on trade and Viking 3 economy. You make a good point. It is kind of true. I'm kind of locked in on that. Yeah, I mean, the thing that interests me in the game mostly is the economic aspect of it. You got me on that one. And France welcomes Greece into its power block. Yeah. Yeah, Maximilian, absolutely. Well played, sir. He is going progressively madder. Aspenaglugaze Orumbe has been acting very strangely the last couple of months. It appears that his grace is suffering from a temporary crisis of insanity. As a result, our Bailic is left with very little. Yeah, we'll do the military duties again. What was I looking at here? Oh, yeah, we're looking at trade range. Well, let's see what it recommends. What would be like... the Potters Guilds. Oh, it's masonry. All right, we could use a little bit more of that. The mason. So we'll do it here in Bursa. The ancient road connecting Konya, Erzurum, Sivas, and Tabriz has long been a lifeline for trade and dominance across Anatolia. Stretching through rugged terrain and fertile plains alike, this trunk road has facilitated the flow of goods, ideas, and armies for centuries. Its strategic importance cannot be overstated, as our advisors urge us to control all vital points across it. As caravans laden with many goods and other treasures traverse this route, the road continues to bind the region together, shaping the destiny of empires. While the previous century saw the construction of key infrastructure across the road's eastern part, the expansion of the road network will only serve to cultivate the wealth of our people once it lays firmly within our grasp. Yeah, you know, we haven't looked at making any roads. Interesting. So this is an estate privilege. What does it do? It doesn't really show. Oh, we don't own... Yeah, we don't own most of these things. Alright. Cam should have an evil laugh like that for special events. Yeah, I should get like a button I can press here. I wish you know what I wanted to do too? I want to find a good, I looked for this one time, recording of that James Carville quote where he goes, "It's the economy, stupid." Or like when Bill Clinton said it, and use that for Vicky 3. Yeah, the two econs are both good, just have to play them differently. Yeah, this is true. Oh, Connie, I've moved to the dark side. Let's see how this goes. Yeah, maybe it will be a little bit better now. My daughter came of age. Alright, I would really like this wharf to be done. Also, what is clay now that we're building a masonry game? Because we have... So still good. And lumber. I love now that I have lumber RGOs. I don't need to build them necessarily. The people of the book, those of the Christian and Jewish and the Sabaeans peoples, recognize the God of Ibrahim as the one and only God, as do the Muslim faithful, and they practice revealed faiths based on divine ordinances. The population of the Ottomans are almost all Zimmi, and while they are afforded the usual things related to this status in a Muslim Beylik, many of them feel we could be more forthcoming given how rich Anatolia is. It has been suggested that we make even more favorable conditions for the Zimmi of the Ottomans, as it would be in our own best interest to encourage prosperity among all of our peoples. A little bit of development. We get plus 20 unrest. I don't like Bursa getting negative 10% conversion speed. Yeah, Twitch is worse than YouTube. At least I'll send my damn messages. But I'm no fan of this app as well. Yeah, I was referring to Twitch being more strict than YouTube. Yeah. I'm kind of split on this decision. I'm really kind of split, actually. Well, let's go and see how it goes. Why are our nobles... Why are they going up? They're going up so slowly. Also, when are we going to get our parliament? It was called 4 years ago. Okay. All right, so let's start getting some claims. As the Bey is contemplating the next move in his grand design, he watches the triumphant Ottoman banners flutter in the wind. Even now, neighboring territories look ripe for incorporation into the growing Beylik. Should we claim Karasi, it would solidify our control over Marmara, over the Marmara area, and further extend our influence in the region. The time has come to start a new military campaign. Let me unsplit you. All right. Now, what is their military strength? 3,000. What is ours, actually? So we have about 6,000. So we are stronger. Do they have alliances? Ooh, so maybe these guys will join in. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, good catch. Yeah, manpower is going rapidly down. Maybe we'll hold off on that for a second. We do have a sergeantry, don't we? Yeah. We need more manpower. After the Fourth Crusade, there was peace, then the Ottomans appeared. Oh, hey, Swoldro, what's up, my buddy? What's up? How you doing? After the Fourth Crusade, there was no peace, but a battle royale where the Nicene Empire defeated the Crusaders and reclaimed the city. I just got back. Are we allied to Karaman for the vassalage opportunity? No, we are not. We haven't gotten an event on them yet. We got an event on Germiandus and Kandarids. So let's improve relations. Hey Angel, what's up? What's up? Good morning, good morning. How you doing? Don't ally these people, crush them. Well, we're gonna go after these guys right now. Oh, the event is random? Okay. I've been wondering what caused it. I don't want to wait too long. Kind of like how you got the others. Yeah, this was beneficial. It seems like they're allied, so these guys are allied with these guys and these guys. So if we go to war, we can take them all on. I am a little worried, though, about their combined military strength. They got 4,400 soldiers. They got another 16. That's 6,000. And these guys got 3. That's about 9,000. Which will outnumber us. But I don't know necessarily if ours are just stronger. Working and watching the stream. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for dropping in while you're doing some work. We're just trying to take over the area here, leading up to getting stronger so we can take on Byzantium. chillin', and Maximilian, I have a good book suggestion for you. Let me find it. A Roman expert published a book why the Roman Empire end date should be the Fourth Crusade, published in 2025. Interesting. You only get that event up to 3, I believe. Oh, and most of the Bailics can be vassalized, especially Karaman, once you border them. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we got the event twice. So I guess there's a possibility to get a third one, but I don't want to wait too long here. I do usually fight the Karamans by themselves, but if you note, they are being attacked right now. Oh! I do know. Who are they fighting? So now is probably the time. Let's do it. Your first gameplay missed due to an ad, yeah. Yeah, we take the break at the hour mark, but in the midway mark there'll be one. All right. Yeah, so it's saying we're still stronger than them. So our combat power is 5.2. Yeah, it looks like their soldiers are weak, but it doesn't look like it's adding in these guys. Let's do it. All right, let's raise the levies. Let's raise all the naval levies. And then we'll keep these guys here. I do get some in YouTube, but this is when I turn on my Albanian VPN. Let's get all the levies raised here. 8 days. Oh, hey, Connie! Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Thank you. Awesome. Very, very cool of you. All right, let's combine everybody. Oh, and we got our navy. Let's put someone in there. Yeah, we'll put this guy, because we're not going to be fighting anybody. So go out here. Just to raise some of that. Forgot I had this. I think this will fix it. Yeah. Now you can use... Oh my god. No, I would hope not. Alright, let's speed up a little bit here. Alright. You know what is a nitpicky thing? Always bothers me. I wish it was just called the First Army. Alright. Let's send you over here. We'll take this location first. Oh, let me make sure everybody's lined up properly. Alright, hold on. Oh, Cornwallis, hello, hello. Thank you for the Prime sub for 3 months. Very, very appreciated. Very cool of you. Thank you. Welcome in, welcome in. How is it going? I think we're good here. I thought your troops were just passing through. Yeah, we're just passing through. No need to pay attention to us. That reminded me to sub up. Oh, nice. Oh, you're Cornwalls. Haha, Joe, awesome. Good to know. Thanks for the Prime sub, my friend. Yeah, that is one nice thing about the Twitch subscription. If you're subscribed to a channel, you don't watch ads on that channel. No, you are not, Max. Yes, I am. He doesn't believe you. Alright. Occupation successful, so let's just... Let's go down here. Actually, no. Go here. Just go to the capital. Let's see. Whose soldiers are these? Oh, Germandus. Okay. Oh, you are very much General Cornwallis, as I am Robespierre. Gotta have Prime for that Fallout series. Yeah! Oh my god. I haven't watched it yet because my mother-in-law was in town and she hasn't seen any of it, so my wife and I weren't gonna watch, like, Season 2 of a show that she hasn't seen Season 1 of. So now that she went back home, we can finally start Season 2 of Fallout. This year's harvests have been exceptional. Rarely in our nation's history has the earth brought forth so much of its bounty. The populace are already interpreting this as a sign of divine favor for our rule. Alright. We got it. So let's just go on to the next. Oh. Alright, let's help out over here, actually. So that these guys don't get wiped. Alright, I got a Glory Seeker. So let's just go take more land. Oh, we got an empty cabinet slot. Oh, we're gonna have 4 cabinet positions now. Wow, okay. We're still doing... We're developing Bursa. You know, we should increase control. Yeah, let's increase control up here so we get closer to Constantinople. Yeah, increase provincial control. We'll go up here. And then let's hire somebody for it. I never remember which cabinet action is what. Admin. Oh, and I always forget, it automatically sorts it. Alright, we'll do that. Paradox and another banger, unlike their other games like Stellaris or City Skylines. Hey, I like Stellaris, although I'm a big sci-fi fan. I don't play it as much as... I don't play Stellaris as much as I wish I did. I do like Stellaris. City Skylines, I just haven't sat down to ever really play that one. The first one was cool. I actually have the first City Skylines in VR on my PlayStation, and that's kind of a cool experience. I heard initially City Skylines 2 had a rough release. I never really got to play it, though. In an effort to bind their family to Osmanagluari, Abdul Aziz Aga Khan has proposed that we should marry Osmankizi Khatun Aisa. So she's our guy's niece. This is our cabinet member. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, these guys will get 10 estate satisfaction. We actually could really use that. So we'll do that. Yeah, Stellaris soundtrack. Agreed. Second to that one. Very good. Alright, so let's start taking stuff. There we go. That's all we want. Your entire land. Alright. OST. But my favorite game soundtrack aren't from Paradox Game, but from 11 bits. Yeah, Frostpunk. We have to survive the last storm in the main scenario. Frostpunk has an absolute banger of a soundtrack. And I will add in there the game Ixion. Ixion has a fantastic soundtrack. On par with Frostpunk. Frostpunk and Ixion have the best soundtracks. So we're not really raising maritime presence at all here. Oh, okay. War is over. So let's disband the levies. All right. The violin part of City might survive. Yes, I know, and I know exactly what you're talking about. Yes. All right, let's send the army over there to increase control. Company of Heroes 2. Interesting, I'll have to look that one up. Yeah, Frostpunk soundtrack is incredible. Yep. And same goes for Frostpunk 2. This is made by the same person. Also a great soundtrack. Alright, let's slow down for a second, though. We're not building anything. Could we maybe go for more... Fine cloth? Oh, let's pause for a second, because I want to take a look at our parliament. Nope, fine cloth is now abundant. Let's look at tools. Negative 200 degrees Celsius. I wonder how can people survive that without being freezing like a stone. If you manage your generator properly, clearly. Nope, that's good. So what would be a slave market? Oh god. I haven't done any of this stuff yet. How about livestock and wild game? Yeah, livestock, though, will give us food. So will that. How is... food productivity in these places? Pretty good. And provincial food. Actually, how many granaries do we have? No, not that. Not a lot. We'll put one here. All right, let's take a look here. So, we could use more crown power. Oh yeah, I love the Final Fantasy soundtrack, and Kojima cooks with music. Oh, interesting about Kojima. Yeah, Final Fantasy's always been known for, like, such a great soundtrack. Battletech soundtrack is awesome. Oh, I gotta check that one out. Though my second is the Dark Souls 3, the boss fight against the Soul of Cinder, and the Nostalgia Gwyn from Dark Souls. Also one of my hated soundtracks because it needs me 2 weeks of defeat to the boss. Yes, maybe bolster the government. We change societal values by 10 towards centralization. Expand officer lists. You know, increase ties to neighbors. Oh, actually, man, what am I doing? We could also use this to start changing some laws. But we also want to change... Yeah, profitable first. I always forget about that. Oh, we don't have a lot of stuff. Ooh. Alright, so we won't do that yet, but let's increase... No, we can't really afford it. There we go. Let's increase... Ooh, yeah, that's a bit too much. Good luck with the crown power. Oh, hey! Talos, hello, hello. If you're going to conquer, the extra diplomats are really nice. Okay. Good to know, good to know. If you do Tlemcen again at some point, Ham, I found that encourage migration to Iran and using settled tribesmen helps a lot. Ah! They all move to the city locations and Madrasa and the action convert. Ooh, good to know. Man, wish I knew that when we were doing the run. Sorry to distract from EU5, but I'm taking a break until 1.1 as I was wondering your thoughts on the new DLC. I'm deciding between Portugal or finally playing along to your Sweden starting sets videos for Vic 3. Oh, yeah. The new DLC is great. All three of last year's DLCs just knocked it out of the park. This last one introduced, like, election fraud and stuff like that. So that was very, very fun. And then the flavor content for Spain, Portugal, Cuba, and the rest of them is all a lot of fun. Deciding between Portugal or finally playing along to your Sweden started sets videos. Maybe try out Portugal, because there's some new content there, and it looks like it's a lot of fun. I haven't tried Portugal yet, but I want to do like an offline run with that one. But there's a lot of cool content. So maybe try that one out, just to get some flavor to it. But yeah, I would say, like, getting that... I don't know if it's still up there, that Season Pass 2. That'll get you, if you don't have all three of them already. Charters of Commerce, National Awakening, and Iberian Twilight altogether was... It turns out all three of those are great. Thanks for the thoughts. Yeah, yeah, of course. Of course. Alright, let's take a look at our laws. So I do always like to change the minting law here. We're on nobility-controlled minting operations. Yeah, if we can change to burgher-controlled minting operations. Which means... we're going to go with increased ties to neighbors. I wouldn't mind if this passes, but also we can change the law, because we'll have 50% to lose here. Where is it? Minting law. All right. We change societal values by 5 toward traditional economy, current 80 towards traditional. As much as I don't like it, we're going to have to do it, because I would like this to pass. And then we'll increase opinion. We gain 25 opinion of the county of that. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, I think we're good with that. Lots. Oh, not all. Damn, autocorrect. Oh, I see. Lots of Portugal-Brazil events I read. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, there's some really interesting stuff and like forming the two countries together. It's the one part of the DLC I haven't tried yet, so I gotta try that one. Do Americans know the Allen Pope 1958 CIA operative captured and exposed? I don't know about I don't know, the rest of Americans. A lot of people are really into the history of the CIA, so they might. But I don't. Traditional eco is good for early game, in my opinion. Yeah, see, the thing that always bugs me about traditional economy, though, is... God, we are so far over to this this plus 10% building costs, especially in early game, because you're trying to build so much to get your economy going. That plus 10% sometimes can really make or break. Whereas here, we get a negative 10% to it. Food production's tough, but I guess that plus 20% raw materials output at the beginning. That's nice to have. The leaders of the tribal Guzat who have spearheaded our expansion view us as merely the first among equals in the old Turkish way. Now, however, they are growing concerned about the increasing power of the Osmanaguri dynasty and want us to reaffirm this relationship, which will cost us some of the prestige and authority we have spent years to build. Yeah, we lose 10 of that. We lose 5 of that. Ooh, but 20 satisfaction there. Oh, yeah, we really can't afford them to lose 20 estate satisfaction right now. I suppose we'll do this. Good luck in convincing Ham into that one. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, see? That's true. But that sweet RGO output, yeah, exactly right. That is nice, though. The RGO output is very nice. I guess, too, my problem is I've been playing with, like, smaller countries like Tlemcen, Holland, where I'm like, all my RGOs suck. So I guess I haven't valued RGOs as much. This is the first time in a while I'm finally playing with a country that has lumber as an RGO. It's so frustrating to not have that. Oh. Oh, poop on us, man. Look at this. Oh, all right, though. We are at the 2-hour mark. So we're going to take a quick 90-second break and pay homage to our ever-loving gods of ads so that we don't play through ad breaks. So 90 seconds, and we will be right back. All right, and we're back. And we're back. RGOs don't get that malice, though. Yeah. Yeah, we don't get a malice to it here. Oh, make sure you're integrating. Yeah, that's right. We don't want to... hold on, let me look at this before I forget about it. So Byzantium has created a coalition. Why did that feel like the quickest ad break ever? Yeah, it always feels quick to me. So I'm always trying to go to the bathroom and get a drink of some kind. And always like, oh my god, it's already over. Yeah, I thought the Silk RGO would be much more profitable. It's okay. That direction, are you looking to expand first? Well, we're going after the City of Man's Desire achievement, so we need to take Constantinople here. So we're slowly trying to go this way. So who's in this so far? Just the Byzantine Empire. Okay. Now let's take a look. Let's say we wanted to integrate. Who do we need to integrate? Yeah. Alright, so can we take somebody off of something? Increase control, converting, assimilating. Maybe we'll change this guy. Hey, Java, what's up, what's up? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome in. How you feeling? Oh, hey, your Congress just passed a bill to fully support Israel in some sort of Article 5-ish type. Well, that's another America tax money not spent on America. Yeah, that's like a typical Tuesday in America. Yeah, let's, wait. Why would we have to integrate down here? Oh, I guess some of those lands. Yeah, then let's do that. Good luck with that. Theodosian's walls stand. Oh yeah, we will see about that, my friend. We shall see. Wahahaha. Forgot to ask, have you tried Austria with those new journal entry events? I'm not a noob, but it looks kind of difficult. Yeah, when National Awakening came out, I did a offline Austria run. That one is a lot of fun because you start off with a lot of landowner control. But there's some really cool events in that one. Definitely an Austria run is a lot of fun now. And the other thing is, I feel like you actually get some benefit to landowner control. Like, not so much in the sense that you want to keep it, but it's not just so bad that there's no upside to it. But then, of course, once, what's his name? Metternich dies, also you have some problems. So it's kind of cool. Full Sapart Tsar. The Congress now just self-sabotage the U.S. and not properly function as it should. They've been doing that for some time. Don't go too slow. If you don't have about 100 provinces by 1400, you fail the rise of the Turks. I think, well, it said we have it already, don't we? Oh, no, we have less than 100 provinces. No, we need to have less than that, right? So just one of these needs to be true. And so this one, we have less than 100 provinces. We're not in a civil war. And the game year's 1400. So we need to say less than 100. You know, I wonder... Ooh, I wonder how many we're at, actually. And I wonder, does that include... what do you call it? Vassals. I wonder if that gets added in. Oh, Telos. Yeah, Austria and Vicky 3. Yeah, Austria's rough in this one, too. I've watched some people do Austria. I haven't done it myself. So now Austria is rough in both games. Getting there. I should be back to full strength this weekend. Nice, nice. How about you? Plan the semester yet? In the midst of it. When this stream is done right now, I'm going to finish making my syllabus. Oh, hey, John, what's up, what's up? Will you eventually try to play Scotland? Do you know, I actually was thinking about Scotland for this series. I might go there next. I would like to go back to the British Isle and do something like that. So very well might do Scotland. Alba Gubra. Will you please play as an African tribe in the Congo and form Congo? Yeah, I might. I need to do some more practice with Congo. That one is a tough one. It's a tough one. Will you play as historically? Then you need to conquer the Byzantine around the Constantinople and conquer the city last. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. I just want the achievement. At the beginning here, I'll go with whatever gets me that achievement. A minor scandal has occurred in Bursa during the current debate. It seems that rather than attending the sessions personally, some members of the Divan were disturbing the peace and harassing their fellow countrymen. The outrage is great, both among their peers and in the streets, and this incident is likely to haunt future parliaments for years. Well, losing that much legitimacy doesn't hurt us too much, but the 5 prestige kind of does. But I don't want to lose support anywhere. I think we'll let it slide. Alright, we got to the institution growth. No, he's right. If by 1400s you are under 100 locations, you lose the situation early. Wait, wait, I don't get it then. The end requirements... Yeah, that's the end requirements, meaning no cool events to boost integration. Oh, no raised bay fortress. Oh, no press claim on Duck and Snow press. Oh, I see. Oh, the issue failed. All right, hold on. So let's take a look. Okay, so these are the end requirements. Yeah, wait. So what completes it? That's kind of confusing. The end requirements. Okay. Nigeria, Sokoto, or Korumbornu before Congo. In my game, Biz got stomped by Bulgaria and made them delete the Theodosian walls. Yeah, I had read in my lead up to this that they're eventually going to fight a war against Serbia, Bulgaria, and will be weakened. Oh, hey! Hello, Prui. Oh, I watch all the Tlemcen series. Oh, nice. And you play My Country now. This is fun to watch. Nice. Thank you. Welcome in. Thanks for watching. I will say Ukbe and Raised Fortress are way better, and I give them credit for. Okay. Wait, hold on. So I need to understand this. This seems to be my theme this week. Misunderstanding the wording of events and achievements. Oh, wait, so starting as the Ottomans, conquer Constantinople, and end the rise of the Turk situation as the strongest Beylik. Oh, I see. So this will end it. Oh, so there's no, like, completing this event. So it'll just go until 1565. I see. So I need to have... I see what you guys are saying. I want to have more than 100 locations so that I can continue this beyond 1400. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because I guess it's going to give me all these other things. Ah, I got it. Okay. Though I do want to complete this. See, that's the thing, though. For me, I want this event until I get Constantinople. And I'm the strongest Beylik. Which, oh, these guys are getting closer. We might need to go to war with them. I see. I personally think you want to stretch this situation out as long as you can. Yeah, I guess because we can press these claims and everything and all that. Autos is by far the most fun I've had in EU5 at the moment. Oh, very cool. Okay. Yeah, so far this has been fun. Don't accuse me of sharing links when I didn't. It said that to somebody before, too. It said it to Connie before. Just for... You know what I think it is? I think it... Yeah, I think as you put @JohnT dot... I think anytime you put dot, it's like recognizing it as a URL. Very weird. Okay. 120 locations and you get Balkans press claim, 300 provinces, and you become an empire for free. I hate there's no real info out there. Oh, okay. That's good to know. Since our conquest of Bursa, the city has been flourishing and seen many new construction projects, but the local ulama now insist we embark on a more daunting undertaking, the construction of a great mosque. It would be a testament to the strength of the Osmanogulari, Osmanogulari dynasty, and a monument to the spiritual glory of Islam. So we start building this. Okay, not bad. It costs us 15 ducats. Greek Orthodox peasants in Bursa get... Oh. We'll become Sunni and we'll become Turkish. The ulama gain 20 estate satisfaction, and we change society values by 10 towards jurisprudence. Okay. No, we'll go with this. Fighting the Romans has something special. Yeah. Is the easiest way to win by killing all the Beyliks or getting 500 locations? Yeah, I don't know. Are you saying John is a bot? No, absolutely not. Not at all. I'm saying Streamlabs is acting up again. Also, you can take Greek Kindred in 1500 by event. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. Now, okay, so hold on. So we need... Let me figure this out. Let's slow down for a second here. We need to figure out our manpower thing. Yeah, so we're getting +5 from the sergeantry. This thing, I find this thing to be really, the whole manpower thing really annoying in the early game. So I guess maybe our current army is too big. Because the only thing you can build... is the sergeantry, and you can only build one of them. Which I find such a weird mechanic. We can't increase it at all. I guess the production efficiency? We can increase the production efficiency. Oh yeah, the Bay Fortress. Thank you for the reminder. +10 monthly manpower. Oh yeah. Okay. So we could put it in Bursa. Is that where we want it? Local crown power. Yeah. And they give control. So do we want to build it in our capital here, or do we want to build it like closer over here? Bay Fortress is my bay. Should put that on a t-shirt. Yeah, where do you guys usually put your Bay Fortress? Hey, first round. Hello. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Welcome in. How are you doing? How are you? One of our advisors has suggested selling off titles to the Guzat to anyone who can afford to pay. It could bring in lots of money and open a way for social advancement for the rich if we do, but it would devalue the idea of the Guzat and perhaps upset the existing aristocratic families. We get some gold here. Lose 15 satisfaction from them. Now give us that gold. It's in certain regions. Why not both? The cooldown. Oh, so we can build multiple ones. Okay. Good, bud. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Welcome in. Welcome in. We're off to a decent start here. I don't want to get too cocky about anything. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Talos. Capital first may be worth it for more crown power. See, that crown power is what made me think we might want it here. All right, let's do it. All right. And then we're getting more manpower. What do we need to get our first ship? We need 30. Oh, but the spike in control can give more levies, yeah. I mean, clearly we'll definitely want to build one here when we can take it. Have we seen any difference in control here? Oh, we have. Oh, we've only got 0.67 there, but... Now, I wonder if we want to befriend Serbia or Bulgaria. Maybe Bulgaria. We'll befriend them, because if we can get an alliance with them to fight the Byzantine Empire... And we'll do the same thing with Serbia. Locations available are Bursa, Izmit, Bursa, Smyrna, Konya, and other places. Great for newly conquered places. Okay. Oh, can't build in Europe. I think double check requirements. Oh, interesting. 100 ducats every 2 years as a cooldown. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. And can't be built in Europe. That's interesting. However, should the location... Oh, yeah, we already know that. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't show us anything right now. It'll be interesting to see when we get somewhere else. Alright, so let's think about conquering somewhere. To be honest with you, I think we need to go after them. Because they're getting bigger and bigger. Let's try to fabricate some claims. When can we do this? Oh, next month. Okay. So let's wait for February, and then we can fabricate some claims over here. The borders are expanding. Oh boy. The people of... Oh yeah, I should have built a hospital or something. The people of Bandurma despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of smallpox currently spreading throughout the area. Neighborhoods once bustling with activity now echo with worry and uncertainty. Unfortunately, there is little we can do to stop the spread of the disease into our territory. Well, poop on that. Oh, I never actually ended up doing any of this. Diplo and admin can increase. Let's give them admin. Diplo and admin. Let's do Diplo. Administrative ability. God, my guy has a lot of kids. Military ability. Yeah, let's give you military. Oh my god, how many kids does this guy have? Administrative ability, let's do that. Kara looks thick. Yeah, it does. I think it's time we took them. Balkans, biz side, resourceful, but different, so much mixed culture. Anadolu's side have not that expensive stuff, but Turks are the majority, mainly change forts to how you play. Oh, interesting, okay. No, the pops. Accepting Greek and eating the overcultured debuff is an option. Yeah. I could do that, but the problem is I did that in my last run in Tlemcen, and it haunted me. I think I have, like, PTSD from doing that. I accepted the Algerian culture just because I wanted to. And we ended up getting a big hit because of it. I should have set this to, like, auto. But these kids are getting older now. It's time to do it. Ability increase. What do you for that? Last one. Military ability, yeah. We don't have many of those. Pam, I gotta go, but we'll catch you later stream. Bye, everyone. Ah, nice, okay. Nice to see you, Outer Signal. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. Check back in with you this evening. Alright, what can we build here? Yeah, we were mentioning this before. I'm surprised silk is not more profitable. Our conquests have brought forth unimaginable wealth to our people. As such, the protection of such affluence has come to be a vital priority. Bursa is a jewel upon our crown, a shining example of our success, and a symbol of our growing authority across our region. The completion of the local Bay Fortress has elevated the city even further, with its importance now heightened across the ages. All right. Oh, okay, so our armies are reinforcing. See, we need another one of those. Like many pious people seeking a spiritual lifestyle, our courtier Esmanoglu Ibrahim has decided to join a Sunni religious order. The ulama will, of course, be delighted to have a person of such political standing inducted into their orders, but we can block the process as not part of our plan. Yeah, these guys' stats kind of suck, so we'll let them go. A famous writer and philosopher by the name of Sean Combs once said, take that, take that. I understand now, and he truly meant Karaman in the campaign. Or did he mean some booty? As someone said earlier, why can't it be both? Okay, so yeah, we are now reinforcing. So we should hold off. Oh, but we can fabricate the claims. Oh, we can't fabricate claims on them. Interesting. Wait, what are we pressing a claim? Oh, these guys. Alright, well then press a claim there. As the Bey is contemplating the next move in his grand design, he watches the triumphant Ottoman banners flutter in the wind. Even now, neighboring territories look ripe for incorporation into the growing Beylik. Should we claim Ankara, it would solidify our control over central Anatolia and further extend our influence in the region. The time has come to start a new military campaign. Oh yeah, you got to be touching tips to fabricate. Oh, I see, I see. Hey, Joe, thank you, thank you. I tip my hat to you, kind sir. I tip my hat to you as an appreciation. Thank you, my friend. Very appreciated. Interesting. So if we need to be touching tip to tip in order to do to fabricate claims, then maybe the next thing we'll do is we'll take these guys and we'll just take them instead of making subjects like this, and then we'll be touching them. Tip to tip. Oh, they're in war right now. So maybe we'll do some war. Oh, we don't have a diplomat to declare war. All right, give us our diplomat. The town of Inzik, long ago the site of the great Roman city of Nisa, has been in decline ever since we captured it, and perhaps long before. The local burghers want us to sponsor a restoration of the ruined and neglected town to attract new settlers and remind us that Inzik holds great value and prospect for expansion. We'll gain gain 0.25 development and prosperity. Yeah, for 51 ducats. We'll spend the ducats for that. The gameplay is a bit slow. Yeah, it takes a while. This game takes a while. I still haven't finished a full campaign just because of that. What? Nika? Yeah, there's so much to consider in doing EU5. It's so true. Oh. Nicaea. Nicaea. Oh, okay, Nicaea. Got it. Thank you. Appreciated. So development's at 15. What do we got here? 27. All right. A historically funny fact, after the Germiandis married their daughter to the Ottoman Sultan, they gave some lands as a wedding gift. Just before dying, they left the entire country as an inheritance. Whoa. Huh. What an inheritance. Oh, almost emphasis on the E. Nicaea. Nicaea. Oh, wait. Nicaea. 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 Is that it? Don't think I've made it to the 5th age yet. Yeah, same. haven't gotten that far. All right. Oh, we don't. Okay, yeah, we're waiting for to get a full diplomat. Yeah, better. All right, Nicaea. Finished a single game and that's it. Never touched it again. Yeah. I feel like it would be one of those things that's like, I was there 10,000 years ago when I started my Ottoman run. One of our provincial governors has figured out that under our current decentralized policies, he could go into business for himself. The fact that the army he has managed to raise is way too small to support such a claim does not seem to worry him much. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'd rather take this. Are we investing in stability? Yeah, we can invest a little bit more. Let's go to a full 0.5. All right. We're almost at a point where we can make a ship. That would be nice. Let's get our army down here. Oh, we still don't have that mining law yet, though. I'm coming for you, Constantinople. One navy, one crown character, 25% more crown power for basically free. Yeah, exactly. I feel like having someone in the crown, even preferably your leader, leading your navy is always so crucial, because the armies are going to fight. The navies, you can kind of avoid that. So yeah, I agree. You always want that crown person leading the navy. I think we're definitely going to want the military tree on this, right? Prestige from land battles. We will really need that. Army tradition. Yeah, all this stuff. With Biga now under our control, the court finds itself at a crucial juncture. The delicate process of assimilating the conquered land into the Empire's vast tapestry must be navigated with precision and foresight. The fate of the province hangs in the balance, with the potential to become an integral part of the Beylik of the Ottomans, or a source of unrest and discontent. The court debates the best approach to ensure a successful integration. Various voices emerge, offering counsel on the path forward. Some advise swift imposition of Ottoman laws and institutions to establish centralized control, fostering a sense of unity and loyalty among the populace. Others argue for a more cautious approach, urging respect for local customs and traditions to gain the trust of the conquered people. Oh, an increase, all right, to the integration of these places. We changed 5 towards communalism. So let me remind myself about these guys. Communalism. So when this is at full, revoke privilege costs, estate satisfaction equilibrium, less pot migration speed, and lower the threshold for rebels joining. Individualism, less estate satisfaction, but army morale, navy morale, and pot migration speed. E. And we're currently 17 towards individualism. I think we'll take this. And we changed 0.05 toward communalism, though. But I want that integration speed. Oh, nice. Skills have been researched. Okay. Oh, Connie, gotta go. Nice to chat again. I'll see you tonight, hopefully. All right, awesome. Thanks for the help for this session. I very much appreciated. Glad you caught the first session of this stream, then. Hopefully I'll see you tonight. Have a good one. You can get a 20% cavalry power government reform, too. An H3 auto cav unit is sick. I finally got a PFP and a background. Yeah, 20% cavalry power government reform, too. Oh, that's nice. Okay. I finally got a PFP And a background. Oh, nice. Okay. Communal is good if you love ripping up at state privileges. Yeah. Of course, in you too. Nice, nice. Okay. Let's go to war, my friends. So we'll take the claims. So who's joining in? Oh, these little guys down here. Yeah, we'll take that. But if we take them, we'll be touching these guys too. Tip to tip. You know, given how many soldiers these guys have, we could almost take them without even raising any levies. So maybe we won't raise all levies then. Wait, so how many was that? 1,000. We'll just raise you guys. Alright. Let's speed it up a little bit. Little bit. Alright. The Great Beylik game. That is right. That is right. Alright. Wait, why did... the metal bands sprung from tent makers and musicians have long played an important part in our culture. And indeed, the first such band was gifted to Osmanoglu Osman Bey by Kaykuben III, a great sultan of Rum. In wartime, they perform their music outside the bey's tent, and everyone stands in honor of Kaykubad. But why would we continue to stand for a sultan who died so long ago? We too have now become great. The time may be ripe to sit down, though the traditionalist Guzat may resent it. So again, divergence in traditional norms. For 15 years, we lose 5% of the noble estate satisfaction equilibrium. What are they at? 52. So we'll have to lower their taxes to get them above 50. But we get progress towards centralization and innovative. That's not bad. I think we'll do that. We're going to take this. We lose 10 cultural tradition. Yeah, we'll do that. They added the meter bands. It gives you great satisfaction. Alright. So join in there. Go down that way. Even it all up. Let's make sure our horsies are on the sides. Ah, banking. The institution appeared in Chioggia. Okay. Renaissance in Florence. Oh, nice. We're already taking these guys down here. All right. Let's take this. Wait, what's happening, though? Oh, yeah, there we go. For some reason, I couldn't see that icon. All right. We're doing that. We're missing... Oh, people in the RGO there? Okay. Nice, so we got this. So we'll take this and that'll do it. Kyogia. Okay. Kyogia. I'm gonna need you a lot through this this series, Max, to help me with pronunciations. When I was doing my practice run, I was like, ooh, this is gonna be rough. The people of Mihalich despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of measles currently spreading throughout the area. Neighborhoods once bustling with activity now echo with worry and uncertainty. Unfortunately, there is little we can do to stop the spread of the disease into our territory. I can read Italian and Turkish, so that I can do. Awesome, awesome. I very much appreciate it. I hate mispronouncing things, but I mispronounce things often. All right. Let's build something. I keep avoiding this. I hate how you can look up slaves as a resource. Oh, they don't have it here. I saw it once before. Actually, you pronounce it quite well. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Appreciated. I'm always very self-conscious that I'm mispronouncing everything. Especially in Paradox games. Yeah, Hamkuts hate slavery but plays Muslim Beyliks. That's why I'm going to end it. I'm going to end the practice. Change history. Rising inflation. Uh-oh. I can speak all the dialects of America, including Valley Girl, Ebonics, and a host of others. Yeah. Valley Girl's a fun one to do. I don't even know if I can do Valley Girl, to be honest. I think a fun one is like that Minnesota accent. Oh, don't you know? We'll fight in... See, I can only say, oh, don't you know? I can't even apply it to anything else. Yeah, Valley Girl is essential to being accepted by California. It's so true. It's where it originated. Alright, what are we doing? What are we doing? What about roads? Have we had people building roads? You know, I always wonder this. Is there anything in the UI that shows us if a road was built? Not really, right? So that would cost us a lot. We can build this. Let's build a road here. Because eventually I want to get a road going around like that. So we'll start with this. Not the Fargo accent. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like Minnesota, North Dakota. So yeah, like the Fargo accent. Begs instead of bags. Oh, begs. Yeah. Gotta get some begs. People always make fun of me for the way I say milk. I think it's like a New Jersey thing. And I've never noticed it until late in life when people pointed it out, but I pronounce it milk. I think because it sounds like it's M-E-L-K. Milk. Anyone that's done it, do the cities get unique events when you raise a fortress bay? Like more dev and satisfaction. Oh, interesting. Okay. Get more development. I mean, that would be nice. Milk. Yeah. Yeah, using slave is a good. Not enough Ottoman use like as soldiers. That's true. Use them to get more slaves, like unlimited resource. Yeah. Ever since our Beylik first acquired coastal lands, enterprising Turkish raiders have left their horses and taken to the sea, plundering settlements and shipping in the Aegean Sea, the Aegean Sea, and the Black Sea, bringing slaves and booty. Oh man, do we have a resource called booty? But we could organize this into something greater to our benefit and to the peril of our naval rivals. We could sponsor these pirates superstitiously, of course. Start constructing the dock building. Ooh, a dock. I do like this. It'll only cost us 9 ducats. And we get state piracy. We should focus on building a proper fleet. Galley construction. So the market price of naval supplies, cloth, and lumber goes down for 2 years. This will cost us more, though. No, I kind of like this one. I'm going to do that. Man, it reminds me of that Milk skit. Oh, I don't know that one. Milk was a great skit. It's unfortunate that Janissary barracks don't work without slaves. Oh. Greeks rise up and slaughter the fat red sultan. The Janissaries were slaves. Oh. Alright, what are we doing here? What did I want to build again? Professional armies in Geneva. Alright. We'll figure out the trade routes once this war is over. Alright, we're increasing manpower now. Oh, well actually, we can finally build a ship. Yeah, let's get a traditional galley going. So were the Mamluks, for that matter. With the increased privileges of the Guzat come additional duties. They were expected to serve in the army as officers and true gentlemen. No. I like going toward plutocracy, and I think quality is always much better to have. Yeah, army maintenance goes up, but everything else is kind of nice to have. So you had a funny situation where the Sultan of Egypt, who held supreme executive power over millions, was a slave legally owned by some Arab family. Oh, wow. That's kind of crazy. Yes, but they were a tax on Christians, so you should get them from tolerated or even accepted populations. Okay. So you gotta, okay, you read it. Oh, I was about to repost because it didn't show. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, that's a crazy situation. The Sultan is also a slave. Alright, this is gonna take some time, huh? A new outbreak. Oh, man. The people of Bayramik despair as their families and neighbors succumb to the relentless outbreak of typhus, currently spreading throughout the area. Neighborhoods once bustling with activity now echo with worry and uncertainty. Unfortunately, there's little we can do to stop the spread of the disease into our territory. Unfortunate. Oh, we now have 1 million people. Oh, look at that. Yeah, we passed the 1 million mark. And we're still heavily Greek. My big fat Greek Ottoman Empire. Prepare for the side. Not in my Ottoman Empire. Oh yeah, what about religion? Let's look at it. Oh yeah, Orthodoxy and not Sunniism. My big fat Greek Orthodoxy. My big fat Orthodoxy Ottoman Empire. Alright, and now he can get to work. What are his stats? Not great. It's frustrating for the Janissary barracks because the RGOs will fill first, and the clunky way slaves move at the moment, Jan barracks can take a long time to fill. Oh, interesting. We'll keep that in mind then when we set them up. Orthodoxy meaning the correct dogma. The correct dogma is the movie Dogma. Alright, come on, Siege. Let's end the stream with this military victory. Ah, poop on that. How much longer on the cooldown for this Bay Fortress? Oh, requirements not met. Oh, we have to be at peace. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, we don't have enough money. I think the cooldown might be done on it. Fill with slaves. Oh, yeah. That's what it means. Catholicism means universal religion. Oh, no, I was just making a joke. There's a movie called Dogma. It's a really great movie. The comedy. So the correct dogma is the movie Dogma. Alright. As you do. I would love to get this war done before we have to finish up here. Islam means submission to God. God is implied. Okay. Trier. Also make sure to have slave markets in places you want Jan barracks. When you raid for slaves, they go to places with slave markets. Oh, didn't know that until 2 days ago. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, hold on. The siege is successful. This should take the rest of it, right? Alright, looks like this side isn't taking. Oh yeah, no, what am I looking up? We can't do that yet. Not until... So those barracks aren't ones we can get till professional armies, though, right? I was having religious conversations with an American explaining what we believe as Orthodox, then Catholics, then the difference between mainline and evangelical Protestants. Oh, interesting. Ah, yeah, here we go. Time to take it all. Boom. And boom goes the Ottoman dynamite. I love this song. This little, like, E5 main theme, little riff. Alright, you guys go back over here. And now they're gonna reinforce. So does that mean we can now build... Yeah, so we just need 100 ducats to get there. And we still have less than 100 locations. I wish there was an easy way to see the number, how many we have. We've really expanded this episode, if you look at it. Then I asked if they want to discuss Islam next, since it's the second largest religion, and they went pale-faced. Yeah, I bet. Local traders demand aid. Merchants and captains of trade vessels in the Ottomans have sent a representative to the government, describing their home as increasingly lawless land. where piracy runs rampant and ships and ports are routinely raided by privateers. They argue that the government has neglected them and request funding to build defenses against the growing threats. If this request is not granted, many feel like they have already lost too much and will take their business elsewhere. Oh. Or Bursa loses 10% control. Oh my god. Well, we're not going to lose this money. We're going to do that. Indeed, but they are great. Balic are also delicious, fun fact. Demonetization. Demonetization, what do you mean? I was thinking of Lars von Trier. Oh, and his Dogma manifest. Oh my god, yeah, that guy. Yikes. It tells you in the end. Oh, it tells you in the end requirements, does it? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, that's right. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Joe for the win. Yeah, so we currently have 47. So, yeah, we got a long way to go. All right. Good to know. Money, you must also take the money. Yeah. I don't get what the Yankees thing is with Muslims. I don't either. Tell me about this my whole life. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I think Muslim equals terrorism. Exactly. Scared of demonetization. Oh, you mean the people that you're having the chat with? Possibly. Possibly. All right, so I think we're at the end point for this session. It's a good start. Good episode 1, I would say. We're off to a start. I don't want to get too cocky here. Knock on some wood, because everything goes south in a moment. But that'll be it for now. But we're going to continue this again tonight. So we have another session of this run tonight at 8:30 my time. So that's in about 7 hours from now. So hopefully I'll see everyone there. Yeah, Java, thank you. Thanks for watching. If you're on Twitch, stick a raid. I think we'll raid into... oh, Generalist is playing. That's always a good one to go to. So we're going to raid over there. Yeah, Joe, you have an amazing day as well. I don't think you should be at peace with the Ottomans ever. Yeah, this is true. In the Gulf of Aden. Byzantium delenda est. Alright. Alright, so hopefully I'll see everybody tonight. If not, have a good rest of your day. And as always, be awesome, my friends.